How are we gonna get in this house?
Let's kill the cops.
Oh, such a good idea. Let's kill the cops.
I'm cool with killing the cops.
Fuck me. Can't we just sneak in first?
I guess.
What is up, Chocolatiers? It is a good day for me in nerd fandom because, guess I can showcase it. Ghost of Yote came out. And the episode before the final one, what they call it, Penultimate, of Peacemaker came on. Season 2, Episode 7, A Keith and Night. Now, this episode is kind of like, I feel like it's summing up the season, which is kind of funny because it's like a lot of stuff happens, but then nothing also happens. It's very weird how to explain. So, if you've seen the show, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on the episode, how you feel about it. I think this is not as good as last week's episode, and also with the stuff they set up, I was wanting more. I do think we're going to get that next week, hopefully, though, because James Gunn acted like this episode is going to be very long, like the next episode, not this one. But it makes me think if these have been about 35 to 40-something minutes, the next episode is at least probably an hour runtime, I'm hoping. Maybe an hour and something. But without further ado, let's go and get into it. So basically, episode starts out, you got the black, and Keith is getting called, and he's coming in because, you know, Economos is locked up. Him and his dad talking. They're like, hey, what's going on, whatever, blah, blah. And I'm trying to think, because, like, a lot of this you can kind of skip over for, like, a recap, because, like I said, not a lot of stuff happens. So, I guess we'll go to Adebayo. So, she is getting chased by the Nazis, as you saw in the last week's episode. And she gets saved by Judo Master, who fries the fuck out of it. And I was like, yeah! Fucking clappy, you know, for us brothers out there. And so, yeah, that was cool. Judo Master and her got some cool time. Judo Master is one of my least favorite characters in the series as a whole. So, I was actually glad to see that we got some kind of like a little bit of character building. And after that save, especially, I was really starting to like Judo Master a little bit more. So that worked for me on effect wise. And so then pretty much after that, you've got Vigilante and them coming to the crib, because, you know, they're ready to do that. And Adebayo and them are waiting until nighttime. So everybody's kind of coming back to the house, right? This goes into Peacemaker and Harcourt, seeing that there's like a mural of Hitler and all the shit that he just didn't notice. They've got like Mein Kampf and shit like that, like on the damn, you know, everybody's got like on their desk or whatever. And so, yeah, they end up fighting everybody, escaping from the place, and Peacemaker's dad and brother come and save the day, kill all these cops, and that's basically kind of what happens in the episode. That's kind of what happens. So basically, once they're here, it's this big action scene. It takes about like 5-10 minutes, whatever. Because once they get there, there's really this sweet moment between Peacemaker and his dad, because you find out in what I would like to call the biggest twist of the show, bigger than last week's twist, the fact that his dad's not a racist in this universe. His dad literally tells him that he doesn't agree with everything that's going on here, this, that, whatever. And so it really made me think, they didn't say it, is he the leader of the Sons of Liberty? That's what I'm leaning to. Or at least working with them in some aspect, because, like, clearly he didn't agree with that. Like, he even got mad, like, when Keith was like, oh, I was chasing a black girl. And so I wonder if they'll touch on that next week, and I'm hoping they do, at least who the leader is, right? Because I know there's a lot of theories about maybe Economos was the leader on this one. We'll find out, hopefully. But, yeah. So, Vigilante shows up after these cops have showed up, and we're going to go get a warrant. And he fucking stabs the shit out of Peacemaker's dad. And in a fit of rage, Keith is fighting Peacemaker while they're escaping. And Keith gets stabbed like a motherfucker while they're holding him down. And Peacemaker's freaking out. And this whole time I'm sitting there thinking, James Gunn has written him in like a dark fucking place. Like, it would have been one thing him killing him, but like, it was kind of a crazy shot. Like, seeing all of his friends and basically people he calls family going crazy on this motherfucker. They were sumo slamming his ass and just going, prison rules. They were shitting that fucking motherfucker. And so, Harcourt is going to kill him. And right before she does, cops bust in. He's got to leave, whatever. And so, or she's got to leave. And so, yeah. And the episode ends with him giving Argus the teleporting case or whatever. And you see Keith getting very pissed off. I'm assuming that's going to have something to do with next week for sure. He's probably going to fucking come through one of them portals. And yeah, we don't know what happened to other Vigilante. He does like a cool ass flip and fights off some of these goons or whatever, and yeah, that's kind of what happens with that. But that's what I mean by like not a lot of stuff happens. Like it's like I told you a lot of information, but like this was what 30-something minutes. It was very short, and the only resolution is that you find out his dad's not a racist and they escape the Earth. And it really, and I don't mean it sound like a negative way because it's clearly the writing's way better, but it felt kind of like a CW show. This episode did, and what I mean by that is like. Remember, like, going back into Flash, right? Like, everybody loved beating on Flash. Back when it was what we called good, right? Remember the episode, like, when he, like, finale, he's like, I'm going back to save my mom or whatever. Then, like, the very, like half a year later when we get, you know, the fall or whatever, we get the next season. It's like, within that episode, he's like, actually, I'm taking it back, and I'm saving everything. And it's like, we thought the whole season was going to be like this. Like, I thought they were going to be over here. Like, I thought they were going to be stuck over here and try to, like, help those people, help out the Sons of Liberty, like, help back or something, or, I don't know, do something. But, like, I didn't expect within, like, 20 minutes of them being over here, like, fuck, we're actually going to escape. And it was pretty easy. Like, Autobio didn't really have any, like, after she got saved by Judo Master, it wasn't really that crazy. And so, I don't know, like, I feel like this episode kind of let me down compared, like, last week I was like, dude, 10 out of 10, perfect setup. This episode was more like, we just got to get back over here for the finale. And so, I don't know, but going to, because we kind of got a brief cameo. We got the dude who's in Superman. He has a funny ad-lib, too, if you didn't see the ending of that, because after the credits roll, there's like a little end tag thing each week, if you didn't know, and I thought it was pretty funny. But, yeah, not a lot of stuff happened, but a lot of stuff happened. Like, it's like they got back over here, so that was pretty big, but besides that, I'm like, not crazy like I thought. I thought we were going to see some Sons of Liberty people, them fighting back. None of that happened. So, and I'm not disappointed because I didn't see what I wanted to see. I'm not one of those people. But at the same time, it did set you up for, like, a lot of stuff. So, like I said, maybe next week we'll find out. If this episode's like some Stranger Things shit, it's like an hour and a half, I guess I'll hush my mouth. But next week we see the scenes from the finale. And Peacemaker's locked up, as we saw from the end of this episode. And looks like the friends are trying to visit them, whatever. But it seems like Argus is sending them, like, on missions and going to different worlds. So that actually might be where some of that James Gunn crazy cameo stuff goes. Because maybe he could just have some crazy shit happen, like whenever they go to one of those planets or something like that, and just not really talk about it again. And so, yeah, I am still excited for the finale. A little bit less so because, like I said, I thought they were building towards, like, maybe this thing. Now I know it's probably going to be in, like, a Keith fight. Like, Keith's probably going to show up and do some shit. And, yeah, but we'll see, because I know that James Gunn has pretty much said that this kind of sets up Man of Tomorrow. Couldn't tell you how that happens right now. So, yeah, that final episode's got some crazy shit to do. But with that, comment down below, let me know your thoughts on this episode. Did you guys love it? Did you guys hate it? Did you guys think it was mid? Did you guys think it was like me? Probably about a 7 out of 10. And with that, I will catch you guys on the next one.